Well, welcome to this introduction to the plant quizzes of PlantMaster. This little video is intended to give you a head start in using your student account to help prepare for your exams in your Plant ID classes at whatever school you happen to attend. From your instructor, you will get a web address for your class. And when you go to that page, you'll see the plant list for the semester. And each one of the weeks or each one of the classes delineated, and the opportunity to import these lists into your account. So take note of this import code that's right here. And you're going to want to copy that import code, and then you're going to paste that into the import tool. Let me show you where that is. Okay, inside your account, once you're logged in, you would go to Projects and choose to manage my projects. And you'll see an Import Project button right here at the upper left-hand side of the screen in the menu bar, and you click on that, and you just paste the address right in there. And that will bring your plant list in from class with all the changes and all the modifications that your instructor has made into your account. And then you simply activate the list by clicking on it, and that makes it the current project. And from there, the quizzing tools are over here. You click on Quiz in this menu bar. I'm going to use a different project with 4 plants in it, just to simplify matters. And this particular list just has 4 plants in it just for demonstration purposes. So to activate the quizzing section of the program, where all the plant quizzes are, you'll see in the menu bar, the navigation toolbar rather, a quiz option here. It's also in the menu bar down below. If you click on Quiz, it takes you directly to this page where you have a settings button that gives you the option for 3 different quizzes. What I recommend that you do is learn the common names first. The botanical names are problematic because they're scientific names, they're Latin names, they're usually long and complicated and hard to pronounce. So to build some confidence and build some familiarity, test yourself on the common names first. And when you save and restart the quiz, you'll see it'll give you the prompt for the name up here, and grab 4 different plants from the project or the plant list or the class list for you to choose from. And you simply click on the plant that you think that this is. And do I think it's that one? No. Do I think it's that one? No. When you get it right, of course, it'll say correct and move on to the next plant. And let's go through the quiz real quickly here, because I want to show you the results page that comes at the end. And let's get another one wrong here. So I'll get the next one. So we'll do that again. Okay, now the quiz is completed. And you'll see at the end of the quiz, it'll tell you how long it took you, in this case 39 seconds. It'll tell you how many attempts it took on each plant, what percentage you got correct, but most importantly of all, is underneath, it's going to give you the option to retake the quiz with the ones that you missed. So it's like a review stack in a card deck. When you click on that, you'll take the quiz over again and have a chance to correct the ones you got wrong. So the idea is if you have 15 or more, 10 to 20 plants in a school plant list that you're preparing for a quiz, you'd want to go through this quiz over and over and over again until you got it to 100%. Now what I recommend that you do next is stay with common names, but just move on to the second quiz. And the second quiz is very much like the first one, except this time you're going to be given 1 picture that represents the plant and 4 names. And you would click on what name you think it is and go through the quiz that way. etc. Once you're satisfied that you've got the common names down using those first two quizzes, then and only then I think is a good time to test yourself on the spelling. And that's the third quiz, the spelling test. That's the money test. And you'd save and restart the quiz. And this time you're given a picture and a place to type in the common name for the plant. And then submit your answer. And you can keep trying several times if you wish until you're satisfied you've tried hard enough. And if you want to, just give up. It'll put the correct name in with the correct spelling. And then you submit that answer and move on to the next plant. And so then you would continue on until you'd gotten to the summary at the end and test yourself on the ones you missed and keep going over and over again until you get them all correct. So once you're feeling comfortable with the common names, then move on to the botanical names and change the settings to test yourself on the botanical name and not the common name, and run through the whole set of steps that I just recommended all over again. And again, this is what I'm recommending. You can set that you can go through this whatever way you want and create your own method for doing things. I just think it's easier to learn the common names first and get some familiarity with the pictures and the common names, and then move on to the botanical names. Also notice in the quiz settings, you can change which image you're being tested on. You could choose the second image, the third image, or make it random. You can reveal when you're doing the spelling test, you can reveal the other names. Let's say you're testing yourself on the common name. You could reveal the botanical name and the family name and just quiz yourself and hide the common. So you can set up the quiz just about any way you want to. One additional thing I'd like to show you is when you're preparing for a midterm or a final, or depending on how your class is structured, you might have multiple midterms. What you can do is go to the projects page, choose Manage My Projects. You'll have all your imported lists from your school plant list, which are really from here. And what you can do is you can combine a bunch of lists together. Let's say I'm going to have a midterm exam on the first 5 lists. So select those 5, click the Combine button. It'll bring all those plants together into one project, and I'll just put 1A first midterm. And that creates for you a plant list. This time has 31 plants in it, that has all the plants needed for preparation for the midterm. And then you could run the quizzing tool and the plant quizzes with your first midterm 31 plant list. So I hope that helps. If you run into any troubles, don't understand anything, you can go to your name up here in the corner, and there's a support email address and a phone number. And feel free to call or get in touch with us. And I hope you guys have a great semester, and we're looking forward to talking to you and meeting you in our training sessions, which we do on Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon. And you can get to those at the training page right here at the top, and clicking on this Find a Training Date button, and you can join us for training to learn how to use the program the way professionals do. So all the best.